To my fellow Kagay-anans, I know that this is not a rush for you guys to accept us, but this is one thing to enlighten and to encourage you that we are also human beings, as what I keep on mentioning. It sounds so cliche, but it's one thing for you to realize that we have to preserve life. We have to unite our society. And living in this humane world, we have to have humanity as well. Hi, I'm Klein Cortez, 25, from Makasandi, Cagayan de Oro City. I'm proud to be transgender woman. Since I was born, I already feel that I'm a woman, and from then on, I just go with the flow and enjoy my true being. We're five in the family, and I'm the second from the eldest. At first, they were just so shocked. However, as time goes by, they accepted me wholeheartedly since I'm part of the family as well, and I'm doing, things that normal people do. So there's something much more different about being trans woman. It's definitely since when I was elementary or during my, high school, even up until college, and up until the present, I've been experiencing being bullied. Such as, people do calling me faggot ka, ay transgender ka pala. So, I've also experienced na I've been discriminated by using comfort rooms in a mall. So here in Studio London. And also with that, it's really kind of sad to hear and sad to have those realities that people are not yet accepting, or should I say, are not that much open towards the LGBT community. People are still close-minded with the reality about the trans community. And whenever people see us as transgender women, their mindset or their mentality are still towards ay bayad gihapon na sila. They still have the genitalia that men do have. So dealing in this community is so challenging. It's not that one thing that we will be hindered to do or to deal with our lives, but it's one way of encouraging us to educate people what is really transgender women. I'm proud to say that I'm happily in love with someone. To be honest, it's really so hard because people are hesitant, or guys are hesitant to take into commitment into the transgender community because of the judgment and the criticisms that people would say towards them. So I guess that's one thing that hinders them to do so, or to be in love, or to express their feelings toward the trans community. I've done taking bachelor of secondary education, and I can the Kagay-an. I'm proud to be the Mental Health Support Officer at Arapia Community Center in partnership with Kagay-an Plus Incorporated. The issues that I can see from us trans community here in Cagayan de Oro City is one of which stigma and discrimination, and also, the issue about using the comfort rooms for transgender people. So people tend to be afraid, tend to be hesitant to deal with us whenever we are in the comfort room for the women, but people cannot see the beauty of how we transgender community are also being part of those women community. Regardless if we don't have the genitalia that they do have, but still the aspects of the values that we act as a woman, that makes us a real woman as well, regardless of, again, our genitalia. Even if we already dress and we already look like a woman, still, whenever we speak, we tend to be discriminated and stigmatized that, okay, bayot pala, di happen sila. So, even in a simple way we do or we act, people still have something to say towards us. No matter how we do good or bad, still they do have something to say towards the trans community. They're still existing that supports us trans community, but I would say it's not that much to really protect our rights as well, because there are still barriers towards protecting the lives of trans community. There's still also this stigma and discrimination, even in the facilities, or even in, when we talk about political aspects, still trans community are still trying to be segregated from the straight community or even LGBT community. Being in an organization is one way of uplifting their self-esteem and as well as their human being. We have to promote humanity in this society as well, and the organization is one thing that helps us to build that humanity. Sometimes, to be honest with this issue, it's still the community that creates issue or that creates barriers towards us trans community. It's because knowing the fact that LGBT community lang din ang nag-aaway-away or sometimes trying to compete with each other because of their looks, because of their stances and whatnot. So it's kind of disappointing seeing those kind of relationship within our community. But I'm really hoping, our society or our community itself, the LGBT, would unite into our main goal, and that is to really have that camaraderie within us LGBT because wala lang naman din magsusuporta sa atin, kundi tayo-tayo lang mga LGBT. Just respect yourself because everything really begins within ourselves. If you do not respect yourself, if you do not act with integrity and with dignity, definitely people do not see the aspect of valuing you as well. So in addressing towards acceptance with the trans community, it must begin within ourselves. Just be yourself. Do not be afraid to show what you really are and who you really are because you have to remember that you do not have to level yourself onto others because being who and what you are, that makes you totally different, or should I say, unique. LGBT are also human beings and we deserve to love and be loved as well. Most likely within our family. Family is the first group of people that must accept us because we're nothing more different from them. We're also humans and we're not just a piece of nothing as well. LGBT community can still contribute and can make a change in this world. So I hope those kind of family should open their minds and to see the reality that LGBT community is not just a piece of nothing.